Hi, in this video we want to generate snow over trees. The snow generation depends on the Cinema 4D metaball system. What Forester does is generate a set of curves, and these curves are then converted into metaballs. If I take the curve system out, I see what curves are being generated, and these curves are then transformed into metaballs. Let's see how we can do this. First of all, I have my ABS Fraser tree, which is found in the tree library in the second entry. And what I want to do is generate snow over these branches. If I go to branch level 1, branch level 1 is not altered. Branch level 2 is not altered either. Branch level 3, however, has been increased in the pruning. This tree has 3 viewport levels, and the number of viewport levels has a direct impact on the generation of the snow. Let's set the viewport levels to 1 and go to snow. Here I have the snow start level. If I set it to 2, then no snow will be generated. I'm going to set it to 1 and click on generate snow on branches. What this will do is generate the curves, which in turn are generating the metaballs, and these are the curves which are exactly the same as the branches, except for the 10 unit offset, because I have the rise above branch value set to 10. Now the curves are starting right from the center. If I increase the snow branch prune value, say to 5, and click on generate snow, then the snow is going to be generated from the middle of the branch outwards. The reason for that is because the branch has a total segment count of 10, and whenever I offset by 5, it means that I'm using half of the branch. Now, to refine the generation of the snow, I can go to the tree snow and play with the hull value. If I decrease the hull value, the snow is going to get bigger. The editor subdivision is the resolution of the snow. So if I set this to 10, it means that it has a resolution of 10 in the viewport or the editor, and this is the render subdivision value. To get the same result, I have to set both to the same value, or at least decrease the render subdivision so I get more detailed snow while I render. So far I'm using just branch level 1. In reality, I want the snow to be generated at the last branch level so that the snow takes the same shape as the last branch level. So I'm going to delete this, and I'm going to set the tree parameters to 3 viewport levels. Temporarily, I'm going to reduce the insertion count in level 3, say to 3, and in level 2, say to 10, and I'm going to increase the pruning in level 2 so that I would have more branches produced towards the end of the first branch. So here I see that the branches start to get emitted from here and not from the base branch. I need this so that the snow does not go inside the tree too much. So I'm going to go to snow now, and I'm going to set the snow start level to 3. I'm going to set the branch prune to 0 so that the snow will take the start of the branch. Of course, the leaves are not taken into account at this stage, so I might as well turn off the leaves for now to avoid any confusion. And the rise above branch is a value that raises the snow above the branch. I can leave it set to 10. Now this value, the snow at every nth branch, has to be increased, otherwise I'm going to have a huge blob of snow. Let's say that I set it to 1 and I click on generate snow. This is the blob that I was talking about. So I'm going to delete that, and I'm going to increase this to a value of 3, which means that every third branch is going to be considered for the generation of the snow. So let's generate now, and yes, we get something that looks better. If I tried with a higher value, say 4, I am getting something better, but I need to make the snow be more dense. So I'll go back to a value of 3 and generate the snow. From here on, I have to play with the snow parameters from up here. I have two things I can change, which are these parameters, and I can also add a metaball tag to the curve. First of all, I'll start with the tree snow metaball object. If I check exponential fall off, I'm going to have a more continuous snow generated. Now, if I go down to the metaball tag parameters, I can reduce the strength and therefore shrink down the snow. Let's assign to this a white material. Let's take the tree and show the leaves of the tree. So we're starting to get something good. I can still play with the hull value, let's say 900 to make the snow bigger, or 800. I can increase the resolution, say to 15, and I can go down here and play with the strength until I get something that I like. I can go back to the original tree, go to the tree library, and click back on the tree to get the original configuration of that tree. So this is how I generate snow for my tree objects.